Hey, what's up and welcome. I'm the one and only West Coast King, and welcome back to the Save the Crew career. And today we will be deciding on a new designated player, probably going to be a striker. I mean, from all the comments I saw from last episode, definitely want to be going after a striker here. So I have some names on the list from last episode: Ferreira, Bafuma, Kanunikov, and Jameson. And I let you guys kind of vote on that, or maybe throw some new names at me. This is how I thought things were going to go. I thought Ferreira would get a few votes, Bafuma would get a lot of votes, Kanunikov might not get any, probably nothing. I didn't expect him to be a very popular name, and Jameson would get quite a few votes as well. How this actually went was Jameson got 0 votes, Kanunikov got 0 votes, Bafuma got 0 votes, Ferreira actually got quite a few, and the rest of the comments were new players or players that you guys were suggesting that weren't on this list. And I sifted through those names, the new players that were suggested, and one name came up a couple of times and it caught my eye, and that is Adamilson. He's playing in Japan. He would be a player that I think would be a very realistic signing for an MLS team to possibly go after. At 23 years old, I really like this guy, but he's not on an expiring contract, so I can't actually go get him right now or get him on a pre-contract for next season, which is unfortunate, because if I could, 100% this would have been the choice right here. I really like this guy, but I'll keep him on this list if we decide that that is a road we want to, or a path we want to take a look at in the future. But for right now, again, I can't get him. So Jameson is going to be gone off this list, Kanunikov gone, Bafuma gone, and Facundo Ferreira is actually going to be the guy that we go after. I really do like this guy. He's the most polished prospect out of everyone we had on that list. He's got the highest potential out of everyone on that list. I like him, and I think he's going to be a really good player for this team. And we are not messing around. We're going straight in on the first day of the transfer window, and we're going to try to sign Facundo Ferreira for our team. So he's on $31,000 wages right now, which is actually really good. That is right about where I'd hope to sign him for. So that's way less than what I thought he was making. I thought he was making like 70 or 80,000. We have the money to do that. It's not a problem. But I mean, that's a lot of money for a team that doesn't pay very much money for contracts. So we're gonna bring him in on a pre-contract for next season, which means he'll be probably 27 when he gets here. Let's go for then can we go for a 4-year contract? He'll probably say he wants a 3-year. He does say 4. Okay, 4 is good. I'd rather not do a release clause. 22.5 million. You know what? That's fine. If someone wants to pay 22.5 million after we get him, at that point we can open the purse up and buy anybody that we want. So if we get 22.5 million for him in the future, that would be awesome, because then we can buy anybody that we want. So that's not too bad. Or we can decide to re-sign him if we want to. He actually is coming in with a wage that he wants at $38,000, which is good. A signing bonus and a goal bonus for 10 goals and 500,000, or almost 600,000. Let's actually counter that. I'm gonna boost up the initial, the initial bonus to 620K. Actually, am I gonna do that? I'll give him $1 million. I'm actually gonna go to $1 million for his initial bonus, and I'm going to try to get rid of the goal bonus and see if he'll accept that. I don't like having bonuses out there floating around waiting to have to pay out. So if that's going to do it, that's going to do it. There we go. Facundo Ferreira is going to be our next designated player coming in next season. So before we get into the games today, I thought we'd have a look at the stats for the team, specifically the goal scoring, because it's a bit interesting here. We have Edward Opoku, top goal scorer at the team. No surprise there. And he's the player of the month for the month of June in MLS, so that's nice. 14 goals in 16 appearances, 11 of which have come in the MLS. 3 in 1 US Open Cup match, his hat-trick performance there. So he is tearing it up, and he's going to be the striker for the rest of the season on this team. I've decided there's no changing it. He's our guy up top for the rest of the year. Higuain has 9 goals in 21 appearances, and he just started scoring goals again recently. Last episode, we needed that from him. When he scores goals, this team is damn near unbeatable, and he's popping them in again, which is very, very nice. Pedro Santos, good overall numbers from him. 6 goals, 5 assists in 22 appearances, about what I expected from him. And then we have Gyasi Zardes. 3 goals in 14 appearances, Not the best, especially when most of those came as a striker, but since his transition to the wing, he started getting assists at an incredible rate. He now has 7 assists leading the team, and I'm fine with playing him on the wing. You know what? At 71 overall, he's probably not going to get much better anyway, so probably not an option at striker if we want to really, go for it and win things. I want someone that's a little bit higher rated as a striker, but as a winger, 71 overall in MLS is perfectly fine, especially if he keeps getting those assists for me. I'm fine with rolling with him and Santos as our wingers for this series. I think they're great, and they're doing a great job right now. So now we can get into the games this month, and we have some big games coming up. Starting off with the 1st of July against Atlanta United. They're in first place. We are in second. They're 4 points clear of us right now with a game in hand. We just narrowly missed out on beating them. We should have really beat them last episode. Couldn't quite get the job done there. Couldn't close the deal. If we want to have a chance at catching them, it starts right here. We're going into the second half of the season. We need to start making up ground. A win here would go a long, long way. We're perfectly fully rested for this match as well. No excuses. Let's get this thing going. Let's try to get that top spot back before the playoffs start. All right, here we go. Kickoff against Atlanta. And that attack, still very, very scary. Ooh, that's a sloppy pass to start off with, though. Can we capitalize on this early on? Higuain, that's really nice. To Santos, shot. That was really, really weak. But I was gonna say we've got our own decent attack. Let's see how this thing goes. Nagby on the ball. That's a good play for Almiron. Almiron back. That is. It's so freaking good. Less than 6 minutes in, it's 1-0 Atlanta. Simple give and go. Where did our midfield go on that? It was just so poor from everyone involved. Like a simple Almiron to Martinez, straight back to Almiron, under Zach Steffen, who nearly saved it. Well, that's not the way we wanted to start this one. Oh, Lord. It's in there for Almiron. Villalba, that touch! It's so scary. That touch absolutely sent Valenzuela. Like, he was nowhere. Oh, my God, man. They're all so good. Good read by Artur. Starting us on our counterattack here. Up for a Poku. Lays it off. I wanted that to Higuain, but that's okay. It's to Zardes instead. Zardes, tries the pullback. Atlanta's hanging on by a thread. Since that goal, it's been, for the most part, all us, but they just keep narrowly escaping these attacks. Oh, that's a great ball up for Villalba. Across for Affel in there. Wow. Oh, whoa, no. Wow, Abubakar. Good. Are you serious? How do you stop that? Abubakar was in the right spot, blocked the shot, but it ricocheted off of Abubakar, bounced off of Almiron's head, and into the far post for a second goal for Miguel Almiron. I'm like, what is this cheese? How in the... Are you serious? I can't stop that. There's nothing I can do about that. Back in here for Higuain. Get that pass away. Nice. Over here for Zardes. Zardes takes it around. Get that pass away for a Poku. Here we go. This is nice. Back for Zardes. One more. Oh, Parkhurst again. I had Higuain and Parkhurst just stuck his freaking foot in the way. Oh, Martinez. Good tackle from Abubakar. Good job not to lunge in as well. He's on a yellow. That could have been really bad. A Poku. Nice one, too, for Zardes. Zardes, he's got the corner. Come on, Zardes. He's going to have to hit this. Guzan, decent save. I couldn't take the extra touch I wanted to there. All right, up the line for a Poku. Playing it back. Here we go. Up for Pedro Santos. That's not bad. Get that pass away for Zardes. Ref! Guzan slid through Zardes. That's a pen? That's 100% a pen. Keep control of it. Artur for Zardes. Zardes, nice ball through for Affel. Ball in there. Oh, it's Parkhurst. How is Parkhurst God tier in this game? He's been the one to intercept and break up every single play that we've had. Well, that would be the end of that one. 2-0 at home to Atlanta. I don't even know what to think about that because we didn't play bad. We were actually... It was pretty much an even game. They just got the goals and we didn't. I don't know, man. That sucks. That hurts a lot. Now we're going to be 7 points down. They're going to have a game in hand. We might end up playing the second half of the season for second place. I don't know if we're going to be able to catch them now. All right, so I got the final scouting report back for Facundo Ferreira, our incoming designated player for next season, and he does look really, really good. He's actually 78 rated, which I thought he was going to be a little bit lower than that, so that's a nice little pleasant surprise. Athletically, he's well-rounded, although he doesn't really stick out in any one category. He's not particularly strong or particularly fast. He is 6'2", so that is kind of nice. He'll be a nice target forward for us, but he can also create if needed. The biggest thing is 81 finishing. We don't have anyone on this team above like 65. So that should definitely help, as well as the attack positioning at 79. We kind of struggle with positioning sometimes, and I've really felt that against Atlanta. We weren't in the right spots when we really needed to be. He should definitely help that as well. So this guy I feel is going to be a huge upgrade for us next season. Something I completely forgot to take a look at was the expiring contracts on this team. And there are actually quite a few players in here that I do want to re-sign. Or at least, maybe I did look at it, but I just forgot about it. I'm not really sure. But Abubakar and Krognali are the two that I'm definitely interested in keeping. Thankfully, they're only 22, so they actually can't sign a pre-contract and move away for free. I'll definitely be giving them a new contract, though. Sauro, I think I'm just going to let him go. I don't really need him. We have a ton of center backs on this team. I just don't have a spot for him, and he's unhappy. He needs to move away to get some more playing time. Nico Hansen, I'm not sure about, because we have Jay Rogerson coming through now. Hansen's played well, but again, I don't think that there's going to be a spot on this team for him. Though at 63 overall, maybe I don't really need to give him playing time. He's only 22. You know what? I might throw him an extra contract. We'll see. Mike Grella, not going to re-sign him. Higuain, we'll talk about in a second. Eduardo Sosa, definitely going to be re-signing him. He is the heir apparent to Higuain. Now, Federico Higuain has received an offer from Athletic Club Bilbao. At the beginning of this career, I said that I wasn't going to re-sign Higuain until the end of this season. If he gets a pre-contract offer and he accepts it, he's perfectly fine to move on if that's what he wants to do. Because in real life, it's kind of looking like he's not going to be coming back to Columbus after this current season. So I'm not sure what to do with him. You know, I think if we don't give him a new contract, he probably will move to Spain with that offer. So I'm going to leave it up to you guys. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Do we give Higuain a new contract, or do we let him walk? All right, so I'm going to go ahead and actually end this episode right here for today. I know it's like a really short episode. I only played one game, but I don't want to risk moving forward and losing Higuain without getting that feedback from you guys first, because if I go forward and play the next game, there's a good chance that he might accept that offer. So we're going to end it here for today. I want to get you guys' feedback on that Higuain situation. For now, like I said at the end of the Atlanta game, we're 7 points back of that first place spot, and Atlanta has a game in hand. New York also has a game in hand on us, and they're only 1 point back. So we could see us start to slide back down the table a little bit if we don't start picking up these wins more consistently. The good news is, starting next episode, we play Minnesota United, and I feel like we should probably be getting something from that. I'm pretty sure we're going to be getting something from that one. So there's still a lot of time left this season. We could go either way. We're kind of on the fence right now. I'm not sure if we're going to be a super competitive title contending team, or if we're going to collapse in the playoffs. It's hard to tell. If we have to play Atlanta United at all, I'm going to be worried. But at least with these sliders, it's keeping it interesting. That's for damn sure. So that's it for this one. If you did enjoy it, make sure to let me know by leaving a like below. Subscribe if you're new. I'll see you when we come back for some more Save the Crew. See ya.